Hell, there are uses of John McCain's name by people with the Navy, for the domestic military, police forms, overt criminal enterprises, private, they're in collusion. And this is recorded, but we need free speech. We need mandated law. They're hiding behind identities, forging names, switching names, preventing people counters to sustained vertical and horizontal database illusion stacking, their verbal racketeering methods and natures, and they're pretending they have statutes rights to do that. They don't. They're leaving out the exceptions. There were recorded, confessed, and demonstrated crime acts rolls with a whole bunch of people on and off the state of Connecticut judicial branch offices, on and off the state of Connecticut prison offices, leading up to and in the Trade Center attack, leading up to and in a 2006 district court case, leading it up to and in cases before and after that. Criminal uses of the courts interbranch. They don't have independence because they're used sick already. They're involved with vertical and horizontal database racketeering that's way worse because it already was from that peripheral line progressions from there, negative value nature progressions from there, roles forced to value it, blamed on other things, others themselves, all nays. So the media is recorded, confessed, and demonstrated also involved with election crimes, crime methods, interbranch because their roles with it. They used crime methods pretending the president was speaking anger about John McCain. He was speaking about how John McCain we him had differences about counters to what is keeping everyone nave. There are a whole bunch of people right through his lifetime with the Navy involved sick with child offenders, with identity racketeering. In other words, every exception is exploited. They're too much of a punk cowards to have it demonstrated how legal identities, how they were punk fake, how that's necessary to be said when you're explaining what they're doing with the law. And as long as you don't let that said, what are you saying to everyone else, especially little girls and boys who may happen to be pigmented? Now it's that pigment is black. It's all right if it's black and everyone's not using such. No, but we have fake sides. You have to talk. You have to entertain, and both not entertain. When you're fighting with people who want to have a conversation about, I want to report crime acts. I want to report the rape threats on people with CCSU involved with racketeering. I don't care if it was McCain or whoever. They're like a whole bunch of people tied to Navy. I don't even know their names. They want them to. They want to like a Mike Pandoff. I don't know. I never met his brothers, his neighbors. He's in recorded, confessed, and demonstrated involved with like probate judges, extended family members, and people with New Britain Superior Court involved with other natures of judges retired and standing, even women judges involved with child offenders. There are roles with lying through girls and boys, with overt criminal enterprises, private ones juxtaposed. A whole bunch of people tied to a Leahy family and sequence racketeering with judges retired and stand also. They're stacking names of people, fake conversations with me, preventing a response since I was a kid. They make everyone speak through other at the same time. These are database crime method that's using distances from the databases, and they're maintaining other uses of drugs crimes, gun crimes, bug scrape crimes, criminal uses of, stewards of locations where they have elements such used criminally and as people pretending to be against crimes. These people are sequence racketeering. All kinds of victim predators, the same way the overt criminal enterprises are kept needing needing to hide the same sequence shifts, finite, active, progressive, and worse lies. Identity racketeering, worse than it. When an identity of negative value nature's progression is in some ancient times. We cannot defend the identity of any modern nation in their legal opinion. The recorded delusions are all criminally foreign influence styles of liars. So we need to be able to use evidence is actually recorded. And that's recorded uses of Facebook for racketeering with Russians, with this Leahy family also, with various natures of courts involved with them criminally also, with former director of the FBI down. These branches are involved, grouped individually and all together having crime acted, criminal uses of their family members. So let's gather around and stop playing games with. And then you have Mr. Biden's or Mr. You have Mr. You have his daughter on the View, and you're playing games. The president was talking about fact-cheating nature differences. You guys are forcing things to be personal because of your sequence racketeering rules. You're making people that don't even know each other. I don't care. I want response to rape you. I want the counter. Interbranch. They use their Facebook page with the principal sex offender. I want them to pick one name and sequence and spelling of it. No. You made me scared, little dog. You.